Okay, I think I'm in the cut, because last time I wasn't. Where's my paper? Okay, let's do this. Hi, my name is Natalka. I'm the founder of Natalka Design and Doodly-Doo, and I guess you're here because you're thinking, I'd like to start Doodly-Doo in my city or town, but what does it mean? What does it take? So let me just run you through a few things before you can actually launch your Doodly-Doo. Okay, a few facts about Doodly-Doo. It started just over 2 years ago in London from my little idea to meet new people, do something fun, creative, different, have some wine, have some nibbles, draw a bit. Nothing bigger behind that, just do some fun stuff in the evening with few people that I know, few people that I don't know, and just see how it goes. And from that little idea, now it's in over 20 cities around the world, from New York to Melbourne to Nairobi to Warsaw, and it's getting bigger and bigger, which is a bit crazy but also amazing. So hopefully you'll be part of that family too. So Doodly-Doo, apart from the obvious values like having fun, meeting new people, growing your network, meeting people in a bit different way than the old school, here's my card, thank you, just having good old time as we had as kids and playing all these crazy games, it also practices your right side of the brain, so the side that doesn't get too much attention when we work, when we live our adult lives and we're just busy with everything around us. So it's really, really good for you to kind of just relax, unwind, and let that side of your brain practice. So the fun fact, you earn money running Doodly-Doo. Yes, 100% of money that you earn from tickets goes to you. Why? Because it's awesome that you're bringing Doodly-Doo to your city, you're putting all this energy into it, all this amazing excitement, and yes, you should be, I think, rewarded for that. When you start running it, whether you have 2 people, whether you have then more and more, or again less, it depends on the weather and everything, you earn from Doodly-Doo. The idea behind Doodly-Doo is that you cover the venue, the nibbles, the drinks, the stationery, and all that kind of stuff that we need for Doodly-Doo. And think very small, don't get stressed out that you need to get all these beautiful stationery things and that costs a lot of money. Think very simple, think from getting some paper to getting some simple crayons like you would for your kid or for your friend or whatever, and start very small. You don't have to spend a lot of money on the first Doodly-Doo. So we get a lot of questions like that. Do I have to know how to draw or be an amazing artist to run Doodly-Doo? And the answer is no! You don't have to be an artist to run Doodly-Doo. It's better if you are kind of clueless and useless and don't even know how to draw a stickman, because all really that you do is run Doodly-Doo for 2 hours, facilitate it, prompt people to do things like, right, let's draw this now, let's do this now, how about guys you mix into 2 groups? And that's really all you do, and you're part of the evening. You should be doing the same thing as people do so that you're part of the experience, but you don't have to know how to draw well. You don't have to worry about it, trust me. So the good thing is that we give you everything that you need, from the access to branding, from social media, access to Doodly-Doo organizers group, and kind of ongoing support. I can't be there with you all the time and answer all your questions every day, but yes, we're very much around, and there's a group that if you have any questions you can ask, and all the other Doodly-Doo organizers that are already doing it and know what they're doing will help you, so you don't have to worry about a thing. It's all beautifully packaged for you. So Doodly-Doo started basically as an idea of bringing some people together and having fun as we did as kids, and that's amazing, and we would never think that it would grow into anything bigger than it is, but it has. So now you're kind of, I would say, a part of this exciting period of time for Doodly-Doo, where you'll be able as well to within time run Doodly-Doo business events if you would like. For any people that approach you, you'll be able to promote and use products that we're working on. I can't say really much more, but there's some exciting stuff coming up, and we're working on online schools, so anywhere anyone from around the world could start learning how to think in pictures. So all that stuff is coming up. Stay tuned, and that's also a nice perk to be part of Doodly-Doo, because you'll be able to explore all these things if you of course want to. And many of us get sponsors for Doodly-Doo, and that's really up to you if you're even interested in doing that. If you're not, that's cool, you can run your Doodly-Doos without thinking about it, but always the more people are interested in your idea and the more people get involved, the more your Doodly-Doo is on the map. If you want to, you can get sponsorship, for example, for your nibbles, for your drinks, or for your stationery, or even for the space. So for example, if a venue like a working space says to you, well, you know what? John, if you're John, or if you're Katie or whatever, you know what, you can use our space, that's fine, as long as you promote us as well, as long as you mention us, that's often what happens. So there you go, there's your venue sorted and sponsored by someone else. Make sure to let us know before you get sponsorship, what kind of interest did you get from what company, just to make sure that everything is kind of within the ethos and the mission of Doodly-Doo. So the idea is you can run Doodly-Doo on your own, but also if you have a friend that is super excited for it, or two, or whatever, or four, you can do that. It's up to you. You can create a little team, or you can run it on your own. For example, in Dublin, there's Billy and Georgina, and they work together. Before you get them involved, just make sure you run that by us, then they have to sign the agreement as well, if they want to be involved in all the sharing information and confidential stuff and all that kind of passwords and all that. So Doodly-Doo has been created by a person kind of here. Hi! So I'm Natalia, I run Natalka Design, which is a creative production house in London, working globally, working on visuals for people, creative content, workshops, and working on different events, and just bringing more creativity and fun and visual life to what people do. So Doodly-Doo was this kind of, I guess, natural ping in my head one night, and I created the website in 2 evenings. I literally scribbled the logo and didn't think much of it, but I just wanted to put it together. You know when you sometimes have this need to, like, I don't know, I need to cook this, or I need to go there, or I need to do this. That's what kind of it was, and in a crazy way that kind of worked. Oops. So here we are after over 2 years, going strong and crazy. So if it all sounds still good and you're thinking, yeah, I want to give it a go, I want to try, that sounds good, then request my first Doodly-Doo training, and we'll send you 5 simple short videos on everything you need to know about starting Doodly-Doo before you actually get into it. I'd rather do Doodly-Doo than film myself, but hey, gotta do it. Okay.